yet. I haven't seen this one used very often. Oh, going straight center. Oh, he's being welcomed hard.
Oh, and that's...
Oh, he lost a piece of armor.
Lost a large piece of armar.
That's a shin guard, actually.
Oh, was it a shin guard?
Yeah.
Okay, I couldn't tell. It looked like it might have been a van brace.
No, it's definitely like... Oh, down is the Swedish on that one.
All right, we are now down to... We have...
Oh, that was dirty. That was after the bell.
Well, actually, I don't think they should have blown that whistle because we still had 2 Swedes up.
Oh, I thought it was only one up.
No, the gentleman in the Eastern kit with the sash.
Oh, okay.
Is
I
also
thought he was
Swedish.
down.
Yep. Well, that's why it gets confusing when people decide to do things other than the tabard of their national team. And I am aware that with some armor kits that wouldn't be historically accurate, but it makes it awful tough on the battlefield to figure out who's who.
Yeah, especially if you have a full field like that, full team.
And everyone's in blue. Quebec's in blue, Sweden's in blue, France is in blue, Scotland's in blue.
In this case, 2 blue and yellow, so it gets really quickly confusing. I wouldn't want to be the ref on that one.
Yeah, a little difficult. And you know, the thing of it is you try to be as good as you can, but occasionally you see blue and yellow, and you have to think for a second, well, which team is this? Because I got 6 teams in blue and yellow. Interesting choice here by the one Swedish fighter. He's got a shield mounted on his back.
Well, we'll avoid you to get a lot of damage from polearm, but at the same time, you lose a lot of movement.
Yeah, absolutely. Or maybe he just has really bad armor on his back.
Yeah, well, would.
Yeah, that wouldn't be my choice, but
me neither.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Oh, same strategy on both sides. 3 and 2. Using defense for the Swedish. Oh, switching sides. Oh, good attack on the back.
Yeah, was not able to capitalize on that though. It looked like he pulled off his strike right at the end because the big Frenchman with the pole axe was
he's doing damage.
Lost
a weapon for Swedish.
We have one of the Swedes has lost a weapon. Ooh. Now has an axe in his hands.
Axe is broken for the French.
And we had another weapon go flying.
It broke,
That's off
actually.
One of the French. And the Swedish guy, that might be a magic axe because he seems pretty much reinvigorated after that.
Yeah.
Sweden plays their cards right. They've got numbers in position. They could pull this out. I believe the French fighter in the corner has no weapon.
His axe broke, actually, so.
It broke?
Yeah, he got a new one now. He's got the pole axe in his arm right now. Ooh, that was a nasty hit.
So
the French just took a nasty hit.
The 2 Swedes here could definitely capitalize on having the one French fighter. In the corner, the referees are making a call.
Oh. Okay, they split them. They've been inactive for too long in the corner. Oh, this is a tiresome round.
The Swedes need to put this. Oh, and they put him down. They now have numbers. They need to get back in that fight. This is where you have to dig deep and help your countrymen. If one of them makes a run with a solid kick,
is it me or is it 4 against 1 now? It's 4 against 1. The referee should stop the fight. 4 against 1.
No, there's
2. There's 2 of them. You're right.
That's why we don't make the calls from up here.
No, we don't see everything. Oh, that's a huge pileup.
Oh, and the Swedes are dropping the pain. The Frenchman is using the rail, trying to sit on it, but he's got a lot of Swedes around him right now.
But they're doing a great job. They're sitting in that corner, just holding on. I mean, even if you lose that round, you just tired up almost the whole team in one shot.
They're not letting him get any of the big shots in. Playing a very defensive game.
Kick.
The Swedes are attempting to sweep the leg on the one French fighter. Not very successfully. Now we're moving out of the corner a little bit. We basically have 2 2-on-1s. French team holding up remarkably well.
They're good. Wow.
There's some tough fighters in there right now.
They won't let go.
Oh, and they get one of the Swedes down.
No way. This is amazing. Oh, now he's stuck with an axe to the face. Oh, stop the fight. No.
No, they're still going. They're trying to put the one Frenchman down. He is having none of that.
Well, there's still 2 guys standing. The other guy's still against the fence. Now he's down.
This is where it gets really difficult and dangerous for the referees because you've got a lot of bodies, a lot of weapons swinging, difficult to make calls.
Well,
they're attempting to sort something out here. And it looks like it ended up a 3-on-1. Sweden takes the round.
But they didn't take that one easy.
No, that was not an easy
was
victory,
a
but
long
not
stretch
at all.
fight.
My gosh.
And, you know, when it's a second round like this, you know you probably tired the other team. Which team is going to be able to survive? Because right now, it turned from a sprint into a marathon.
Exactly, exactly. And now we have, they have to go a third round. They'll be substituting people definitely, but you had 4 of the Swedes on the field almost the entire time engaged, where the 2 French fighters were able to keep them, engaged and keep them working. So, you have 8 people on a 5-man team, so you can swap out your 2 guys that got really tired in that, and the Swedes don't really have that opportunity.
Now they only have 1 guy left in their pool, basically.
Oh, do they really?
Well, if you switch to 4 guys, you
Yes,
don't have
yeah,
that much guys left.
A lot of times your lineup in the second and third rounds depend on who was engaged the longest.
Yep. And in this case, Sweden, it's really going to be a marathon for the third
It's
round.
going to be very hard for them. Cloud cover keeps rolling in. Feels like it might rain here.
Well, I know they were announcing some for the next day, for today and tomorrow. Actually, a bit afraid of tomorrow. They're announcing storms, so let's cross our fingers.
Referee is cautioning the Swedish fighter on prohibited techniques.
Yeah, one of the prohibited techniques that happens a lot accidentally is the axe or the weapon. You're not supposed to have it under the brim, the helmet, or across the neck. And it's really hard not to do that.
Well, because you
'Cause
can't
it's
see
slip.
it. Yeah, you can't see from your perspective. And you may think, from your perspective that you have a perfectly legal hold and not realize that it's slid under a pelerine or an aventail, and now you are in a prohibited technique.
Exactly, and it slips so easily on those helmets.
Yes.
The only way you can prevent that when you fight is actually squeezing your elbow real tight together. That's the only technique that really works. But at the same time, there's no perfect technique to prevent that.
And the first raindrops start falling here in beautiful Mount Morvejo, which is going to be rainy Mount Morvejo in just a second. Making some moves here to keep things dry.
Especially our monitor.
Yeah,
The last thing we'd want is a wet monitor.
And the fight has
Oh,
begun.
it's-
Sorry, we were trying to cover some stuff up here. We kind of missed the beginning part of that.
Oh, one of the
there's
French
one
directly on
Frenchman
the
down
floor.
already.
Yep, very aggressive Swedish fighter went to the corner to take him
The
down.
Swedish fighters, I think when that guy picked up that magic axe, he got really invigorated.
Yep, big time. And the fur color guy is hitting really hard with that small axe. Gets you from the reaction.
And now we have one of the Swedes down, so we're 4-on-4.
Oh, there's one French there that is really taking a beating in that corner with that little axe right to the hip. Right where his little armor. But he's fighting back.
Oh! And the gentleman with the fur collar from Sweden comes through with a big takedown on the French fighter and goes to work on the hip of the other French fighter. We are actually getting hail.
Sounds like
And Sweden
Wow.
takes the round. That's a little surprising, wouldn't you say, Noah?
that was a bit of an upset. From the first round, I'd never believed it. On the second round, I thought they were dead tired after that, but it
absolutely.
really went out to beat up the French. They're